and yes, I have a surprise to show you. Alright, what is up everybody? It is day plus 10. Look at that. We are 1/10 of the way through, and yes, I have a surprise to show you. I'm bald. It's not my favorite look. I've been bald before for my whole first round with cancer, but at least this one's different. Before, when I was bald, I was a very fat, pudgy face due to steroids, but this time it's kind of cool to see I at least have some structure in my face from being bald, so I don't just look like a circle. Let's do it.
Giving you a sick cut first.
How are we? Oh my god.
This side.
Oh my god.
Do you not feel so cool right now?
It does feel really good. Except the top.
Your hair falling over your face?
Yeah.
Alright, sir. Time to get it all done.
Alright. Hi, Dad. What's up? So check out this fresh cut I got going right now. It's pretty sick. My god. Oh, I gotta get that one. Look at this. I'm like a pony. Wow, that is crazy looking. Oh my god.
Yeah, you flick that back.
Well, look at that.
Your professional haircut is done?
It's down to $35. Yep. But so it's later in the afternoon today. I've been exhausted all day. I got up, did some walking, I showered, I did the usual, but now it's literally just me trying to eat and drink and do the normal things that I can do so that my body will come back and then they can let me out. Yeah, I'm still on the, here, you can't really see it all, but you know, the massive IV tower. So like the construction equipment of IV stations. So, you know what's interesting is it's like 114 degrees outside out this window right now. But since I've been stuck in the hospital and the hospitals are always so cold, I've been freezing. Like I'm living in a hoodie and sweats this whole time. And everyone's just like, what do you mean you want hot soup or something like that? And I'm like, I don't want cold food because it's cold in here. But everybody else out there, like I had my friend, she made me chicken noodle soup and I was like, oh, I feel bad. I just took all your brand new homemade soup. And they're like, there's no chance I wanted hot soup in this weather. And I'm like, makes sense. So, but it's even colder with my head being bald. Like this, I don't know how bald guys do it. It is cold up here. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna try to eat and drink. Otherwise, if I don't start eating and drinking, they're gonna put me on like a fentanyl or a pain pump because the reason I'm not eating is A, because I have no appetite, and B, the mouth sores that I have are causing me so much pain and irritation that I haven't really been able to eat a lot of food. Drinking's been the worst for me. I don't know why. It's harder to drink than it is to eat, and I think it's just because of the amount of sores that are in my throat. Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm just letting you know how I feel. So those are kind of my goals. I've been feeling good. I think we've definitely been climbing here for a little bit. I hope we can continue to climb. Geez, words. Because I really don't want to fall back down, like kind of like on that day 7 where things are just rough. I've been sleeping a lot, so I feel like I have a bit of somnolence syndrome from the radiation, which is, I don't know exactly what it is, but I had it the first time I had radiation. It was a big bird, but sorry. I had it the first time through radiation, and I was sleeping like 20, 22 hours a day. So yeah, it's pretty much just wipes you out. Yeah, so there's not too much to report. Nothing too crazy has happened. Nothing different is going on besides me. Same old with the sores in my mouth and needing to eat and drink. I've been walking a lot, but dang, it is exhausting. Like my poor knees and calves are just shot. Like I don't know another way of describing it, but it gets brutal sometimes. So yeah, I actually have a chicken quesadilla sitting over there right now. So I'm gonna go try to eat it as best as I can. So I'll see you tomorrow on day 11. Peace. All right, it is day plus 11, and I apologize as it is late in the afternoon and the lighting is just atrocious. So note to self, I really gotta continue to record in the morning, but it is getting more and more challenging to record in the morning just because I am so sleepy and tired. It's hard to get a good night's rest when they're constantly in the room 24/7, you know, poking it and prodding and doing things. But yeah, so overall day 11 has been good so far. I've had everyone stop by, which is nice. Had some people to spend time with, and even Lexi brought me dinner, which was very nice of her. Let's see. I haven't showered yet today. I'm kind of falling behind on that end. I don't know if I will. Oh! It's really good for me, but it is such a dude! What the fuck? Yeah. I've really just been trying to focus on eating and drinking today, which is good. I've done a little bit better with the drinking and a little bit better with the eating, so 1% better, which is good. I mean, a little bit better. It's baby steps at this point, but it is good to see some progress. I will say it's also Amazon Prime Day, so I spent probably a little bit too much money on Amazon Prime, but it makes it easy when you're not buying stuff for yourself. I did get myself a salad spinner and an Apple Watch, so I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of uneventful. I've sat up almost all day though, which is good, because apparently the more you sit in your bed flat, like stagnant, the more like your body gets at risk for pneumonia and diseases and stuff like that. So they're saying either move, walk around, be up, or sit in a chair so that your body is, you know, not just sitting in a bed. So I did that for the majority of the day, which is good. And I even went for a few laps with my dad around the nurse station. It's not very exciting, as you've seen in probably one of my prior videos, but yeah. So notes, always record in the morning and continue trying to get some sort of progress in the eating and drinking. Well, good morning everybody. It is day plus 11. I just got out of the shower, so I am very exhausted, but I was gonna say I'm up early in the morning. I'm not. I got up at 10. It is now probably 1 or 2 in between. And yeah, I mean, so far the doctors came in, said everything's going great. There's not too much to report back on. My eating is slowly getting better on like an exponential curve. My drinking is still kind of flatlined. I mean, I did better than yesterday, but it doesn't feel like, I personally didn't hit my drinking goals, so I don't think I made the right, you know, improvements in that end. So drinking is definitely my number 1 right now. But I think the whole sitting up and movement of your body, and then drinking are probably like, those two, movement and drinking, are really like the main, I don't know, helpers, like the things that you can control with everything. But yeah, they changed out my dressing with this weird clear one. I'm not sure if I like it better or worse yet, but They changed it out twice yesterday. They came in and like changed it once, but whoever changed it, they stuck the sticker thing down on my stitches, so it was like constantly pulling my skin where the stitches are that holds this line in place. So I had them come back and redo it because it was extremely uncomfortable and almost painful. So yeah, my mouth sores are slowly getting better, which is good. I still feel very foamy and cottony in the mouth. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but I definitely still feel that way. I feel like one of the reasons it still feels like that way so much is because I'm like dehydrated. So yeah, I asked to switch a lot of these things, as you can see, all of these back to pill form so that I can start hopefully making my transition out of here, hopefully. Really want to see my dogs, but other than that, I mean, not too much that changed. But yeah, oh here, I'll do a body update, I guess, since I'm sitting here. This is what my body looks like after day 11 of chemo, radiation, transplant. So, I've lost like a little bit of weight, just a little bit, but man, I'm exhausted. Yeah, so that's day 11. Don't think anything special is gonna happen. Hopefully it doesn't. Boring is better, so hopefully we can keep it that way. Either way, I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace. What is up, everybody? It is day plus 13. Yes, day 13. Crazy. Not too much to report back. I mean, these days are kind of just starting to fly by at this point. Muddle into one big day. But one big change is I only have, oh god, I was falling. I only have my one tacro line connected, which by the end of the day, it will be on pill form, and every single one of my meds will be back in a pill format, which gets me ready to leave, which is pretty cool. I'm excited for. I really want to see my dogs and sleep in my own bed type of thing. So, but I will say the amount of pills I have to take is outrageous. It is crazy. Like, and for someone who can't really take pills, I have to swallow them one at a time and time again, and it just makes it super challenging. But I see it as a win because it makes me drink more water, or Gatorade, because water tastes absolutely disgusting. It is horrible. I need to find some like water additive Mio or I don't know, powder stuff that makes water taste decent. I guess, oh, I also got my lab drawn, which is weird. Also, you may be wondering, why don't they just pull labs out of this? Well, it's because this has so many medications in it that they can't flush the line appropriately to where they need like an unbiased pull, so they have to pull from your arms. Otherwise, this would, if you pulled from this, you'd just see a bunch of the meds in my blood. So hopefully with this arm pull right here, my lab pull, it shows well and my white blood count's going up. That's what I'm hoping, and my ANC, because that's what I need to leave. Once my ANC and white blood counts are back up, I can go home. So, kind of hoping that happens sooner than later. I'm starting to not go crazy, but I'm just so bored and tired, and everyone's like, hey, let's talk, and I'm like, even this video is exhausting just to talk, which sounds crazy. Like, just saying words sounds so pointless and boring. That's like, let's have a conversation. Like, I just want to lay here and sleep until I can leave. I know, not very socialized of me, but that's just how I feel. So, yeah, if anything changes today, I will let you know. If anything awesome happens, I'll hop right on. But hopefully, by the end of this week, I will be out of here. That's what my goals are. And, well, end goal is to just drink more water or anything at this point. So, yeah, I will either see you later today or tomorrow. Peace. Tons of pieces. All right, so it is the morning of day plus 14, or 14. I don't know which way it looks on the camera, but we have some news to report today. The doctors seem to be convinced that I will be going home over this weekend, and that's just because they're like, hey, everything's starting to get better and better when it comes to your counts. So basically when I say better and better, what they're looking for is my white blood cell and my neutrophils to be over 0.5, but I don't have any neutrophils as of right now. And then my white blood cell count is at 0.3. But what they told me is once they see some kind of increase in either one of those, it just starts jumping. So I have been doing a lot of going home education today, and that honestly, it's just been trying to get all the pills that I take here. Oh, speaking of pills, I'm officially 100% back on pills. Popping pills is all we know. So that means I have been disconnected, and I take everything that I was taking on the 6-7 different IV pulls going by mouth now. Yeah, everything's by mouth now. But I had to, when I go home, I have to have all pills in hand to go home. And so I had to meet with the pharmacist for a while yesterday to where they explained what every med does, what every med is, which ones are like the high priority meds. And yeah, so that was actually pretty educational, and I enjoyed it to learn what they are. And I'll share what all my pills are in another video, just because I don't have them right now. They're still in the pharmacy, but yeah. So there's a few things that I need to have before I can go home. First one is I have to have my counts be in the right place. That's the over 0.5. I have to have all pills in hand before I can go home. And then I have to prove to them that I can eat and drink. So those are the three main things that I need to have before I can actually go home. But I will say that even though I feel my body and physical stature getting better day by day, and it feels great, but I think that the real battle has just begun, because it's going to be quite intimidating to go home and have this same physical battle at my house where I don't have all the infrastructure behind me to make sure that if I need fluids, that if I need blood transfusions, that if I need extra care, it's at a click of a button away, and it's through professional stuff, not just me and Lexi and I at home trying to stumble together to figure it out. And on top of that, I personally feel like the battle that I'm going with from a physical standpoint is going well, but the war of my mental state is just beginning. I was thinking about it in the shower yesterday, it came up at night, and I was just like, damn, like I see my body progressing, but my mental state has been like very, very slowly declining. And it's not that it's in a bad position, but I know that given my last 3.5 years, the mental state at home over time gets so much harder, like so much harder. So I have to try to sit back and take it day by day, especially when it comes to my mental state.
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
And start putting in some proactive measures to make sure that stays just as healthy as my body is. So, yeah. Gotta keep my brain healthy somehow. So, yeah. Gotta keep up with day 14. Hopefully there's gonna be a little bit more education on getting me out of here, but fingers crossed. I'll maybe see you at my house tomorrow for day 15, maybe. All right, well, either way, I'll see you soon. Peace. Okay, so it is day plus 15, and I have some amazing news, potentially. So, this morning, the PA came in my room and told me, hey, we might be sending you home because your counts look great. They made a big jump overnight. And if you saw day 14, you would know that they were at 0 for the neutrophils and 0.3 for my white blood. They need to be over 0.5, both of them, to be even considered to go home, right? So, as of this morning, my neutrophils are at 0.69, which is over the 0.5, and then my white blood counts are at 0.1. I mean, 1, just 1, right? Again, over the 0.5. So from a labs and blood count standpoint, they were asking me, it's like, do you feel comfortable if we send you home today? And I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, okay, well, you realize one of the biggest things that brings people back into the hospital is like dehydration or malnutrition. And I'm like, oh shit, so this is back to the easy eating and drinking. And I'm like, you know what, I am doing everything I can to stay healthy and everything. So I told them, yes, I feel comfortable. So as long as the doctor could walk in at any moment now, so I'm trying to talk fast. They're like, okay, I'm gonna go get your doctor, run everything by her, and she's gonna be the final decider of whether or not you can go home. And if you remember the other thing that I said in day 14 of what I need to be able to go home, it was, do I have all my meds to have at-home care for everything that I was on? And yes, all the prescriptions have been filled at the pharmacy. I just need to pick them up, along with all the crazy fancy ones that have to come from a specialty pharmacy somewhere in Nebraska. So yeah, I mean, potentially good news that I might be able to go home today. It's too early. It's like, I think it's 8 or 9 in the morning. So not everybody's made their rounds into my room yet. So I haven't showered yet because I am waiting for the off chance that I can do it at home. But yeah, I mean, good news today. And I texted a few people and I'm just as confused too. I was like, I thought I was gonna be in here for 100 days. You know, that's what I kept getting told was, you're gonna be in the hospital from day 0 to day 100 and then an extra week before to get your body ready. Well, it turns out that's just the treatment plan, not the entire time in the hospital. So I'm still going to be on the crazy immunosuppressants and different drugs that I'm going to share with you in another video. But, what was I talking about? Crazy thing that I'm on right now. But, well, I lost it again. My brain is just blank, dude. This sucks. Freaking chemo brain. I have no idea where I was going with that. That's disheartening that I was just on a thought and it disappeared me not once, but twice. And now I can't remember where I was going with it at all. So that's just what I'm gonna have to get used to, I guess, back in the chemo brain of things. And oh yeah, back to the treatment plan. I thought I was gonna be in here for 100 days. That just turns out to be the treatment plan of things. Turns out that I only need to be in the hospital until they deem me okay to finish the 100 days of my treatment. So I'm day 15 right now, right? So to finish the rest of it in an outpatient setting. So I still am at home, but I come to the outpatient clinic every other day. So probably like 3 times a week until they deem I can be down to 2 times a week. I can go down to once a week until at day 100. I shouldn't have to come in until around, I don't know the timeline at that point, but I'm guessing more like once a month type of thing. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I don't feel like I lied to you guys, but I feel like I just didn't understand fully. So, but that's good news. I mean, good news. I think that's gonna be great for my mental health. Hopefully it's good for my physical health. And hopefully it's just good for me overall and keeps this thing moving in the positive direction that it seems to be going in. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated throughout the entire day because now I'm set on going home. So I will keep you guys anticipated or keep you guys up to date, and I will see you later. Peace. All right, well, good news. I get to go home today. It's day 15. It's later in the day now. I don't know what time it is. I'm not gonna look. Let me give you one last little tour here of what's happening. So, I gotta pack up this whiteboard, don't let me forget. I already got everything in the bathroom. Over here is my main stage of where a lot of stuff happens. Right there is where I got all of my, I don't know, like the tooth washes, mouth washes, butt washes, all the washes to help me keep hygiene. This has a few other stuff in there. This is my giant bag of pills that I will be making a video on because that is a lot. Otherwise, I just gotta throw away a bunch of stuff. I can't forget Miles and Kilo up there. This is where I've been recording every day. This is my little clothing section that I've had going. I gotta pack it up. I just got my backpack out of here, but I gotta put like my books. I know it's hard to see, but my books and stuff. Ooh, I'm out of breath. I already packed up all my little snacks in that bag right there. I still gotta pack up the Xbox and Switch. And then I got the bag for it to do right there. This is a box of like gifts and cards that people have sent me. I'm just kind of been putting them all in there. Don't have to do anything with the bed, but I can't forget my blanket. Can't forget my little fidget stuff. And then over here is where I've been trying to get some work done with basically my laptops and stuff. And then there's my last backpack. So yeah, kind of give you the scope of what I've been doing. I'm absolutely exhausted, even though it doesn't seem like I've done much at all. It's crazy, like what would have taken you 10 minutes before easily takes me probably like an hour or two. It's absurd how much energy I have to exert just to get something small done. So yeah, I'm just giving you a quick update, packing up, waiting for Lemon to get here. And I gotta do my pre-ops and then I'm good to go. Finally gonna know where I'm at. Bye, thank you. Care. I will, you too.
I'm gonna go grab the car.
Oh, is it not pulled around?
No, I didn't know.
Right. Thank you. A backpack is like half of you. It's huge.
They're right here already.
It's a very popular hairdresser.
Great, we're gonna go backwards.
Oh, thank you. Lost it.
And where we parked it.
I'll bring the car around.
Okay, I can bring you out the golf cart.
Okay, awesome. It's not too far. I'm right in that side of the parking lot right there, like first row.
Whatever you prefer. Right up front.
Sounds good, thank you.
You need to go to the pharmacy, right?
Yes.
You have like money to pay in case.
It should be good.
Okay, then that's where we're going.
And we have made it to the car. Lexi's here. And I'm officially going home. Alright, I have made it back home. It is exhausting, it is hot, and this isn't like just came in. I had to wait for the puppies to calm down. They were very excited to see me, as I'm sure you can imagine. There's Kilo. Hi Kilo, yes, hello. Miles is over there because Lexi just went outside.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star
Thank you,
hotel
Kilo.
smoking cigarette,
Thank you.
mixing codeine
He's
up
giving
with
me
a
all
Finnegan.
kinds of
She got
kisses.
thick, but she wanna get
He doesn't know I'm
Finnegan.
bald
Drinking
yet.
apple cider vinegar, wearing skim, cause she wanna be Kim in them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only